As I really told you earlier before in the first video I uploaded onto this channel, that the board of Manchester United is trying really to do a very good serve to what Erik ten Hag is demanding either for you. If it's food, they're trying to do a buffet for him, and they're really trying to really fill up his tray with all the types of food he wants. As we speak now, Lisandro Martinez personal terms have been agreed, confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. The team of United is in Ajax, and now they're in the board meeting with the board of Ajax to get everything done and to agree on the personal or on the final fee of Lisandro Martinez to Manchester United. The deal is heating up as we speak now. It's like just 90%. It's like 99% done. It's just 1% left. Fee to be agreed, and the player is going to be a Manchester United player. We are talking a little bit of De Jong, what is happening down in Barcelona. Joe Motaf and the CEO of Manchester United have really flown back. I'm giving you that update in there for you. And Eric Bay in there for you, because the coming in of Lisandro Martinez means that they are defenders of Manchester United that should pave way for this brilliant Argentine left-footed defender who plays as a central defender, left back, and central midfielder in there for you. Welcome to United Matters channel. I go by the names of Rock and David, and we are really doing this wrap it up and really rapidly because it's so hot, and you give this video close to 100 likes because it deserves it. This lad is coming to Manchester United in there for you. But before we talk Lisandro Martinez, let me take you a little bit to Catalonia, that is Barcelona, and let you know what is happening in there for you, as reported by Gerard Romero, the man who really gave this deal life in there for you. As again, who to tell us that Manchester United's leaders are now returning to Manchester United in there for you, and that is what he's really told us. Remember, they flew in on Monday. They flew in on Monday to Barcelona, and now on Wednesday they've left. I don't know why they've left, because they said they wanted to leave by Friday, such knowing that they've got this deal done. But what have they left Barcelona with? Gerard Romero has gone ahead to let us know about what the leaders of Manchester United have really left Barcelona with. Manchester United leaders are returning with an agreement with Barcelona, but without one with Frankie de Jong for now in there for you. So the CEO, Richard Arnold, and the technical director, Joe Motaf, are leaving Barcelona with an agreement with Barcelona, but not with the player. The player says, I want to stay at Barcelona, something I'm not really believing in, because if at all you could really go on and revise all how this deal came about, it looked like the player knew that they are going to sell him. So they are flying out on Friday to USA, America, that is Barcelona, where they're really going to play some good preseason games in there for you. So we are waiting to see what is really going to get out of that. When they fly with De Jong to America, it's a different story altogether. So how is De Jong going to be convinced to join Manchester United in there for you? But I 100% believe De Jong is okay with the move to Manchester United. I know he's okay with it. But he's just putting there a condition to see to it that he's being paid the money he demands Barcelona, that is 17 million euros. For your information, very many players have left Barcelona and they're still demanding Barcelona money. Coutinho is demanding Barcelona 22 million euros. You get Piqué Gerrard is demanding them 80 million euros. So that's what it is in Barcelona. It's a total mess. So we are waiting to see what these bosses of United have left Barcelona with. Gerard Romero is telling us they've left with an agreement with Barcelona, but without one with Frankie de Jong for now. That's what Gerard Romero is telling us in the field. Gerard Romero is the man that really gave this deal a life up to now. From 11th of May up to now, that's what we are really feeding on, and we are feeding on optimism. Only that. But to me, I really believe that this is going to happen. It will happen in the field, because the moment Barcelona really lets itself to be really undressed like this by Frankie de Jong, then they've fallen out. That's it. The more Frankie de Jong continues to press the button of really demanding the money and exposing Barcelona in public, the more they are falling out. And I think Joan Laporte won't really like to be having a player like De Jong, because he's really painting a bad image and a bad example to other players. It's like, if at all they go ahead and pay him money, even other players at Barcelona will say, all right, if you do what De Jong did, they're going to get you that money. So for any club, they're supposed to sell off De Jong immediately, because he's trying to gang up. He's trying to put up a situation that can really lead the entire team to gang up and say, all right, we need our money. You get? That is a team which goes by the names of Barcelona and the current situation as far as Frankie de Jong to Manchester United is concerned in there. Now let's get into this big story of the day that is really everywhere. Fabrizio Romano told us that Man United have a meeting scheduled with Ajax as revealed yesterday night. It will take place today as Lisandro Martinez deal is entering key stages. New bid ready in order to reach full agreement with Ajax. Man United confident, player pushing to leave soon in there for you. That was what he put up in there for you, that a meeting was scheduled. Now, he really got us known, or he put us in a know of what is happening in Ajax, because the United delegation had really reached in there for you and discussions were really going on. And he told us that it's an exclusive in there for you, telling us that Manchester United executives in Amsterdam to meet with Ajax and so trying to seal Lisandro Martinez deal. Personal terms agreed with the Argentinian centre-back. Manchester United had €50 million bid plus add-ons rejected last week, but Ajax are now open to sell Lisandro Martinez. We are in critical stages. We are in the final stages. Critical moment. The left back that Erik ten Hag has always wanted and begged for is going to be delivered by the board. And I know by the time this goes in the night, the day goes in the night, this deal is going to be done, and here we go is going to be heard from Fabrizio Romano. Meaning today is Wednesday. This player will go in, fly in Manchester United, go for a medical. After doing a medical, he will fly to Melbourne either for you to join up with the team. And I know, but today is what? Today is Wednesday. By Friday, he will be in Melbourne. That's what I have in my mind and my head. That's what my mind is telling me either for United just want to see this guy play the remaining 4 games, because you want to play into that game United is going to play against Melbourne. That is on Friday. So that means you play against Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Rayo Vallecano, and Atletico Madrid. 4 more games left for him. I think it's not bad for him. If at all he really arrives there by Friday, he joins up with the team. Then he plays those games of Crystal Palace and Aston Villa. Then he will play either one game of Atletico Madrid or Rayo Vallecano, because one game is going to be played on 30th July and the other will be played on 31st July. So that's really something to note about this deal in there for you. But Fabrizio Romano telling us that personal terms have been agreed. And what does it mean when they tell you that personal terms have been agreed? It means that the club has given you green light to talk to the player. There is no way you agree personal terms when the club has not really given you green light to talk to the player in there for you. That is something that is so much shocking about the De Jong deal. So I'm asking myself, why is United so much chasing for this deal and they're telling us that personal terms have not been agreed? You get? You have to first negotiate with the team, and then the player doesn't want to go. So lots of things are not so much streamlined into that deal. That's why I come out and give out my honest opinion onto that. You can give me yours too in there for you, but personal terms have been agreed for Lisandro Martinez. And anytime from now, here we go, is going to be heard in there from Fabrizio Romano. Now, we are having Rob Dawson, United correspondent for ESPN, said, breaking, Man United are closing in on the signing of Lisandro Martinez from Ajax. You get? All stories are positive coming in from Ajax in there for you. We are having John Cross. He's a chief football writer. He's a chief football writer at the Mirror. He has told us that Manchester United are edging close to an agreement on Lisandro Martinez with Ajax. There is a will on both sides to get the deal done. All right. Get him in. Get Lisandro Martinez in, because that's one of the players we need. Because to me, I 100% believe that even though we really don't get in De Jong early enough, we can really use him to play at least in the central midfield, because we need that person to give the defense a cover and get that ball off them to pass it through the central midfield, not like Scott McTominay running away from his responsibilities of receiving that ball from the back 4. Then he goes ahead to run and hide himself in the midfield. You have to go on and really present yourself to the goalkeeper and the back 4 when the ball is started. Tell it, give me the ball. Be like Savage. Be like Zidane Iqbal in the you get. We need a player like that, man. Even before De Jong comes in, if at all comes in early enough, we want to see where the manager is really going to play him into that team of United in the for you. And more hopefully, either the game of Aston Villa or Crystal Palace, he is going to be here in the for you. And you never know, he might fly in on Friday and they can play him on Saturday. So you wait and see what is really going to transpire into this deal in the for you, because everything coming in through is always positive. Then John Cross continue to tell us that Manchester United are set to beat off competition from Arsenal as they hold talks with Ajax, who have been holding out for £45 million plus. Martinez has been pushing to leave Ajax, twice telling them he wants to move. Arsenal is no longer in this move. I told you that Arsenal was given a hammer blow by United. It was a knockout. Arsenal went to sleep in this deal. They ran out. That's why they are on for Grimaldo, looking for left back and a central defender. So Arsenal is always out, but Arsenal was already out, but they went out painfully because the player had already told them that, please, my ideal destination is Manchester United. If it's not Manchester United, that's when I will give you a second option, but my first option is United. You get? So Arsenal really ran through out of the deal, and no one should even talk about Arsenal because they are not into this deal anymore. Then we are having James Daka. He is a correspondent of Manchester United for The Telegraph. He has told us that Ajax are ready to accept defeat in their efforts to keep Lisandro Martinez with Manchester United, hoping to get a £46 million deal over the line. Arsenal have been keen to sign Martinez, but he favors a move to Manchester United in there for you. So it's all red. It's all red and pointing in Manchester, not in London. It's shifted. I mean, this Arsenal being the first team to go in there and make negotiations, but when Erik ten Hag really went in through and talked to the player and told him, please, I want you at Manchester United. I want you to come in and do big things in there for you. And the Argentine said, this is the only chance I have. If I stay at Ajax for one more year, United's interest was Julian Timber. That means United will go in for Julian Timber and they won't go in for me. So Julian Timber said he's staying. Why don't I leave this club? You get? He's utilizing his chances and we wish him the best of luck. That is Lisandro Martinez in there for you. Then a story that just broken in there for you, coming in from Grammy Bailey, who is for 90 more. There is Toddy Wardcroft in there for you. He's the head of UK written content at 90 more. They've come out and told us that Manchester United have reached a board agreement with Ajax for the signing of Lisandro Martinez. So the deal is on. Lisandro Martinez to Manchester United is just minutes or hours away from being announced. Here we go, from the credible sources of people like Fabrizio Romano in there for you, and you've heard from other people. All correspondents of Manchester United are really sending positivity for this deal. It's happening today. I'm 100% sure it's happening today, and here we go, it's going to be announced by Fabrizio Romano in the next hours, and a deal is going to be done by United and announced soon in there for you. Medical is going to be planned, and all I know is that tomorrow he's going to be in Manchester to do his medical and be flown to Melbourne to join his teammates in there for you. Because a deal like this teaches you lots of things. When Lisandro Martinez signs for Manchester United, Erik ten Hag would have gotten almost his third signing, because I count Christian Eriksen as the second signing for United. But his coming in at Manchester United creates room for other central defenders to leave. You get? Guess what? After the game United played yesterday, Eric Bailly has got new suitors in there for you. Due to the fact that Koulibaly is going to join a side which goes by names of Chelsea, it is believed that Napoli are eyeing Eric Bailly in there for you, and I think they're really going to get themselves a very good player, but injury-prone player. That's what they should know in there for you. These reports have been really delivered, and we said, who are we not to come in here and really let you know about the deals of Koulibaly and Eric Bailly in there for you. Now, Alfredo Pedula has come out and told us that he works for Gazzetta Italy, has told us that Napoli are in talks or in contacts for Eric Bailly. He's among the options they are considering to replace Kalidou Koulibaly in there for you. So, it's done. Now, finally, Eric Bailly has got a new suitors, but I'm asking myself, will he go ahead and really follow up with these suitors? Because Fulham came in for him. He said, no, I'm going nowhere. I'm staying here to fight for my position. I believe I'm better than Harry Maguire. I'm better than Victor Lindelof. I think the only player that we believe that is better than me is Rafael Varane. I'm just reading his mind. Those are not his words. I'm just reading his mind on what he based on to come out and say that I'm staying at Manchester United. Those were not Eric Bay's words. I'm just reading his mind. Quote me right. Now, after that, we have another report. Telegraph Dhaka, that is James Dhaka. He has gone ahead to say that Eric Bay impressed during Manchester United's 4-0 win, friendly win over Liverpool. However, it remains to be seen whether he can win over Ten Hag on the tour, but he wants regular football and is unlikely to stand for another season on the bench in there for you. So, very many confusing reports they are coming in on Eric Bay, but I really believe that we are really going to get the truth by the end of it, whether he's staying or not staying in there for you. Sources suggest Eric Bay wants to fight for his place. You get, that is Low Whitwell, and Low Whitwell is a United correspondent covering for you Athletic. So when you look at all of these, James Dhaka, Whitwell, you get, I think he's giving it a one more go for United, especially into the preseason. He just wants to go in there, play, convince the manager. If the manager says that you've convinced me to come in and play the game of football, he will go on and really start Manchester United. But if at all the manager tells him, you are not going to be in my plans, then Eric Bay will go on and live in there for you. But I really believe that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer destroyed Eric Bay and Twanzebe. They really had a very good chance to go on and be the best centre-backs of Manchester United ever. They have the pace, they have the energy, they are good with the ball, and they are talented. Each and every time Eric Bay put up a performance, the manager never rewarded him with a chance. That's why I told you that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was not a manager. I don't know what he was all about in the game of football, because in this game of football, when you field there a person and really plays very well, you have to reward him with a second chance. When Harry Maguire was injured and Rafael Varane was away, we fielded Harry Maguire and Eric Bay. Eric Bay did very many blocks and really helped United very, very many times. Every time Maguire returned, they got him straight into the team. That's favoritism that we don't want. And I really believe that Erik ten Hag won't go ahead to do this at United. Let players go on pitch on merit. That's what I want. There are players that left at Manchester United as me to be in the starting lineup of Manchester United, but I will 100% back the manager if at all he has gone for merit, not favoritism, as the fallen manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at Manchester United, who went for favoritism and let very many people die out. You get? So I 100% believe that if we bring in Lisandro Martinez, that means the tables have to be shaken. Players have to be moved. They have to be moved immediately, because we don't want to be having a toxic dressing room with very many players that are not playing and the manager is telling them that we're going to play. I think Erik ten Hag is a manager who is beyond that level of thinking, because that mentality was brought to the club by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He kept here very many defenders. You get? He kept here very many forwards. Jesse Lingard, Sancho, Amad Diallo. He kept which other player in there? He kept Anton Martial, Ronaldo, Mason Greenwood, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Langa. You get? He had close to 8 forwards for 3 positions, meaning that I had even forgotten Cavani. Even Cavani was there. How can you have 10 players for 3 positions? How can you? So that is what really created that's what really created that toxic environment at Manchester United that really saw that manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer lose his job. The players turned against him. Reason, he promised them a lot and delivered nothing or little. You get? That's why you saw when Ralf Rangnick came in and told Anton Martial that please, you're in my plans. He told him, please, no, I'm fed up. Let me try my chance elsewhere. That was the cause of it. But I will believe that Erik ten Hag knows that he needs a 22 fully manned squad, plus the players from the academy, which will tally to close to 30 players in there for you. I think it will be enough for him to see to it that he really gives United a perfect season that we want in there for you. So guys, Martinez to Manchester United. Just know it's happening. And today, here we go. We have to hear a here we go from Fabrizio Romano, according to me. Thank you guys for watching in. Lisandro Martinez, personal terms agreed. Go ahead and tell me what you think about him joining United very soon. Then Eric Bailly is being looked at by Napoli in there for you, but we are waiting to see whether that deal is going to be allowed to happen by Erik ten Hag, because yesterday Eric Bailly put up a performance that any manager would look back and say, oh, I think there is a player in Eric Bailly. So we wait and see whether he's going to continue to play him into these preseason games in there for you, and what he really has for Lisandro Martinez at Manchester United. For De Jong, the United executives or leaders have left Barcelona. That is the CEO, Richard Arnold, and Motaf, the technical director. They are back to Manchester and boarded directly to go to a side which goes by names of Ajax to negotiate a deal of Lisandro Martinez. They are right now in the boardroom. Anytime from now, here we go, it's going to be heard from Fabrizio Romano that this deal is done and dusted, and the medical is going to be scheduled for Lisandro Martinez in here onto United Matters channel. I'm talking with energy because we are closing in. We are closing in to our third signing of the season in there for you. And Eriksen is expected to be a United player by the end of this week. Rokan David is my name. United Matters channel is the platform I've been airing my views out. I'm out for now. See you later. May the Almighty God bless you and bless you abundantly. Me out. I'll be back in a jiffy. Don't forget to subscribe. Keep it United Matters channel. I'm out.